What's going on, guys? It's Jamie here. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I'm going to be covering some ways that you can make money out of your audience today. And I'm going to go through a few different ways that I leverage in order to extract cash flow from my audience. Hopefully you guys are going to get a ton of value out of this. And before we get into today's video, welcome to the channel first and foremost. If this is the first time here, my name's Jamie. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer. I'm a digital ad strategist. I'm a coach for a program. I've got over 590 students at the time of recording, absolutely smashing it with their affiliate marketing. If you'd like to learn the no BS approach to affiliate marketing and build a business based on the foundations of sales, marketing, offer creation, all that fun stuff, head over to jgcall.com and feel free to reach out to me. There's an option to see a free case study and have a chat in Messenger, see if I can help you out with anything. All right, all that being said, feel free to hit the old subscribe button, smash that bell icon if you'd like to stay up to date with more affiliate marketing stuff. Like I say, coming from a very no BS approach to this industry. Right. How do you make more money? How do you extract more cash flow out of your audience? So you're going to need a few things for this. Flour, mint, gross. I'm just kidding. What you will need, however, is an audience. You need some form of audience, whether that is on Facebook via your profile or a Facebook group can help as well. Whatever else you have an audience in. And I guess the other part of it is you need to have a sense of goodwill within your community. You also need to be able to help your audience out. So with that, it being either a coaching offer or an affiliate offer, and you need to have some level of sales or copywriting ability. It's not a necessity for that last one. It just helps is all. Right. You're also going to need either an invoicing software or an affiliate offer in order to transact. Okay. So why is this important? Well, the thing is that someone who has purchased something from you, they are 12 times more likely to purchase something again, either from you or based on your recommendation. So this is why building a list of buyers is so important when it comes to the online business. Right, so number one, we're going to be leveraging Facebook groups for this one. And what we want to do is have a pinned post in that group. Now, it doesn't need to be super fancy. It can be literally just going into a little bit of a story around perhaps your struggles with getting started in affiliate marketing, about how you were able to overcome some, setbacks, all that sort of stuff, or even just a feel-good story, and then wrap it into an offer that can actually assist your audience. What I recommend for this one is having an ascension model. And what that means is that it has a low ticket front end offer. Maybe it can be like $5, $7, $100, depending on what your budget is, of course. And the ascension being that has either upsells in order to extract the most value out of your audience. Alternatively, there is a further upsell down the line for perhaps a high ticket coaching offer, for example. Like I say, you need to craft a quality post that looks to make the concept of joining that particular offer an absolute no-brainer. You want to do things like adding a few bonuses that are going to incentivize that. This is really, really powerful because it sits there as pretty much a passive asset. And all it means is that when people drop a comment under your post, then you can just respond to that, send them a link, get them on board, deliver the bonuses. Nice and easy. So here's an example of actually a bait post that I did a little while ago. Had a pretty good weekend, over 8K in revenue. Want to learn how? Absolutely blew up. 363 comments, 239 likes. Pretty cool stuff. So the basics of this one are quite simply, you put out a bait post, and this is the format. Basically, a desirable outcome. You know, $8 in a weekend. Who doesn't want that? Want to learn how? A call to action, very clear. So then all you need to do is create a messenger flow for delivery with a call to action. Now that can mean you get all fancy and you go over to ManyChat and you create a bot flow. If you want to do it just manually yourself, that's absolutely fine. In fact, I'd probably encourage that if you're really bootstrapping in the initial stages as well. Or you can have an opt-in page with an email delivery. So either of those two, it doesn't really matter. Don't overthink this process. It's better to go out there and actually do it rather than spending all your time and energy thinking about a flow or thinking about an opt-in page, all that sort of stuff. My preference for most people getting started is literally just delivering it via Messenger, and make sure that you actually have something that you can sell on the back end of that as well. Okay. So, and sorry, just to elaborate on that last part as well, you need to have some sort of sales process. Okay, so it can be as simple as, hey, by the way, while I've got you here in Messenger, what are you working on up to online at the moment? What's prompted your interest in this particular lead magnet at the moment? All that sort of stuff. The other thing as well, actually, while I'm on this particular section, is don't overthink the process of creating a lead magnet. It can literally be a little Google Doc that you turn into a PDF. It could be a video training. It could be anything of that nature. These things all qualify for really powerful lead magnets. Okay, right. Then number 3, I call this the quick fire cash method. And I give credit to both my mentor, Jacob Karras, also Johnny West, I believe, was the first person that I saw do this. And it's a self-liquidating offer, which has scarcity, has an absolutely ridiculous offer, has exclusivity, and you can also add a coaching element to it as well. My preference actually is to add that coaching element because when you're able to establish a relationship with someone and you're able to deliver value via a coaching offer, via a coaching session, I should say, it's a lot easier to upsell into your other programs. And that there is really, really powerful for building that relationship. So here's an example of one of the ones that I put out from time to time. Like I say, scarcity, don't play around with this number. I would sincerely hope that you leave it at 2 because I've tested literally everything from 1 to like 10, 20 basically, and 2 seems to be the one that works the most. Now, it's not going to work every time, and I'm going to say that there is a caveat here, which is you need to have a level of credibility within your audience, and you need to have something of extreme perceived value to give them. So basically, the way that you stack this up is you add a whole bunch of bonuses. Total value is going to be XYZ, and then basically the final payout is the final figure is either $50 or $100 or $197. Whatever level of clout you have within your own audience, you want to test that out. Super powerful stuff. It's made me about 25K so far. It's really, really powerful. So the other way is that you can host a little masterclass. So think of something that you're able to achieve or that you have achieved. And basically, you can actually even ask your audience what they need help with. You do a post selling the masterclass for a specialist skill that you can help them with. You want to charge between 50 and $100. You want to make it doable for most people. And you do want a sense of exclusivity there, which is then going to help people want to jump on that as well. So then you do the class. You create a private Facebook group for it, and you put people into that in order to host the class. Use Google Slides to create a little presentation. You present, and then you do a Q&A at the end of that class, and you ask for testimonials. If anyone got any value out of that, you ask them for testimonials. And then you can create that into an evergreen model. Now, if you guys are interested in checking out one of the ones that I did, which has been an enormous success and had a lot of really positive feedback, there's going to be a link below this video. And what I suggest you do is check that out. It's the details of how you can sell anything online. This is the exact formula, the exact scripts, the exact process I use and that I teach my students in order to sell absolutely anything. I've sold millions of dollars of products and services offline and online, and I've condensed it all down into an easy to follow format. I highly recommend you check that out and jump on that exclusive offer. All right, number 5 is implementation sessions. It's really annoying. I don't know why Facebook started doing that recently. So an implementation session is quite simply you make a post saying you're going to help people basically achieve something in an implementation session. So instead of just giving them a coaching session, say, hey, this is a strategy I think you should deploy, you're actually there with them on the Zoom call or the Google Hangouts, etc. And you're guiding them through stuff. You're helping them write their posts, you're helping them produce the content, all that sort of stuff. This is a really powerful one as well. I've seen this work numerous times. I've been involved in a few of them myself. And you sell a specific number. So again, I would say it's determined by the level of clout you have within your own audience. And I'd say on the back of that as well, you really want to limit the numbers to create that sense of exclusivity as well. So again, you host it in a private group and you do a day of work on Zoom. I think the one that I was involved in, it was about 6 hours worth. It was a big day, but it was really, really beneficial. I learned a ton of stuff and I got some awesome things to take away, and it's made me a ton of money off the back end of that. So that's number 6, time-sensitive offers. So you can add bonuses, only available for X number of days / hours. You can make the offer absolutely irresistible as well by stacking in more bonuses, by stacking in things like support or coaching. All that sort of stuff is going to help to elevate the perception of value of that particular offer. And you also want to remove the offer when time runs out. Now, in order to maintain a sense of credibility within your brand, you do need to actually adhere to what you've put out. You need to remove that offer if you've given it a time deadline. Otherwise, it shows a lack of credibility with your offer, with your brand. Sorry. All right, a couple of other ways that you can leverage coaching sessions and strategy calls. So you can ideally look to basically offer the strategy sessions and then look to basically sell them on the back end. Be mindful of this one because people like to take advantage of stuff. And so therefore be very mindful with how you leverage your time in that. Lead magnets with links in them. So really simple one, you create a Google Doc showing how to achieve XYZ, and you leave a few links to some tools that are going to be beneficial for your users. You can run competitions. These ones are really powerful. I did one recently in my group. I was actually giving away cash prizes for people to engage in my community, and that went really well. I started getting a bit of traction from that as well. You can do quizzes and you can have a discount offer at the end. This is something I learned from Ian Stanley. Essentially, what that means is you're asking for feedback, and instead of presenting it that you're actually giving that discount, you just say, hey, I'd love to get some feedback on stuff. Here's a quiz. And then at the end of that, it redirects to a special page, has a bonus offer and a discounted price as well. So anyway, that concludes it. Hopefully you guys got some nuggets out of that. Big advice is pick one, implement it, and see how you go in your business. Like I say, if you'd like more help in getting your business on track and absolutely smashing your goals this year, check out the link below this video and check out the content formula affiliate marketing attraction code that I put together as well. Links below. Thanks very much for joining me, guys. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.